to the edge, edge, taking it all the way.
And let me tell you something. Stop letting people who don't have no interest in your future, stop letting people who are not qualified to speak over your life make choices for you about what you need to do for your life. You need to tell some of these judgmental, deep, weird people to work your own salvation out. You do you and let me do me. '14 is really your year. It is the year of the harvest. This is a year where God has not, he is not going to do. God has already done. I want you to think about it like a farmer who plants a seed. They plant the seed and they wait. They nurture it. They pray over it. They cover it. They fertilize it. They get insects off of it. Some days it's hot and they don't know if the plant's gonna make it. Some days it's too cold, they gotta cover it up. Some days are beautiful, perfect days. Some days it's storming and it looks like that plant. Have you ever seen a plant that's storming and it's leaning over? You're like, oh my God. But by the end of the day, that thing's standing back up, looking at the sun like, you didn't kill me. Sometimes God he'll test the flexibility of your faith. He'll let you be bent, but you won't break. And you'll be stronger after you stood up this time. You're stronger now than you were before you were bent. 2014 is a year of harvest. God has already released it. You got to be like a kid. You got to be like an innocent child who believes whatever you tell them. It's Easter. I have an egg. I'm hiding the egg. It's yours. I've already colored the egg, the color you like. I've already boiled the egg, and it tastes like what you want it to taste. I'm going to take these eggs and hide them. I could just give them to you, but I'm not. I want you to work for them because there's an enjoyment and there's a fulfillment that you're going to get as you hunt. I was watching National Geographic because I had the flu this week. The flu is terrible. I said, Lord, bless the world. I was shivering, cold, hot. Oh, my God. But while I was sitting at the house, which is hard for me because you know I got ADD and I like to move. So I'm sitting at the house trying to fight ADD with a cold, and you know I like watching National Geographics, and I watched the cheetah. How many of you ever studied cheetahs? And you know they're one of the fastest land animals. They can run fast for short bursts of time. So I watched this cheetah begin to catch this gazelle, and some of y'all don't like that kind of stuff because you're a tree hugger, and I am too. So I don't want to offend anybody who are animal lovers, and I am too. But this is nature, and the cheetah chased this little gazelle, and he caught him 4 or 5 times. And I said, why don't you just go ahead and why are you playing with it? The cheetah enjoyed the chase. He don't get fulfillment out of eating his food unless he has to chase it. There's something that happens to him chemically in his mind, and it's something he's genetically wired in, that's genetically wired in him to want to chase and to catch his prey. Well, God is like this for this year. God is not going to just hand you anything. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to get it. But you can work for it with the assurance that God has given it. Touch your neighbor and tell him it's already done. I need you to say this like you believe it. It's already yours. Look at another one because I don't like them. Tell them it's already done. One more time. It's already done. Do you know what it means when I say that? God's already released it. I need you to believe me. It's already theirs. It's already out there. That means the money that God wants you to have, he's already given it. You just got to have enough faith to go find it. You have to have enough expectancy. Will y'all say that? Say expectancy. There's a difference. People who have an expectancy act a certain way. I was at a restaurant the other day, and I gave the lady my coat. In exchange for my coat, she gave me a ticket with a number on it. When I went back to her, I gave her my ticket with an expectancy of getting my coat. I didn't think for 1 second I would give her my ticket and she wouldn't have my coat. My coat has already been given. It's already been put up. I'm giving you this in expectancy. I'm receiving this in expectancy that you're going to give me my coat back. Well, God wants you to have an expectancy that everything that you need, everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that God has promised you, everything that you need to make your life better, everything that you need to be a better man, everything that you need to be a better woman, everything that you need to be a better person, God has already given it to you, but you won't receive it unless you walk in expectancy. Everybody say expect it. I expect some best things to happen for me in 2014. I'm expecting to make more money in 2014. I'm expecting to have more fun in 2014. I'm expecting God to do more in my life in 2014. I'm expecting to do more for God in 2014. I am expecting new opportunities in 2014. How about you?